What's up, YouTube? My name is Kenny J, the insurance guru, and this is Kenny J TV. Welcome to another episode of Kenny J TV. If this is your first time, feel free to browse around and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell for my latest notification. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to Kenny J TV. In this video, we're going to be talking about the things that I wasn't told going into agency ownership in the insurance industry. Of course, you want to start an insurance agency. It's a lot of excitement, but it's also a lot of things that you need to know that they just don't tell you, or a lot of times you don't see on social media at all. So I wanted this video to just be a guide for you when you start your business, your insurance agency, because honestly, starting my insurance agency has been the most rewarding thing that I have ever done in my life. And I would love for more people to have the same sentiments as me when it comes to an insurance agency. The first thing is, as an insurance agency owner, you have a complete team backing you. That's what no one in the industry tells you. So you think independent, I'm by myself, I'm the lone soldier, I'm the last one standing, and that is absolutely not true. You have people like underwriters, processors, customer service reps, billing specialists, and the list goes on and on and on. And all of these people are working to help assist you with your client. And if you ever have any questions, concerns, or just want a refresher on a certain topic like billing or claims or what have you, you are able to directly reach out to these people, ask questions, and even sometimes you're able to set up a training as well. Thankfully for me, the associations or the organizations that I'm a part of, I have what you call a territory manager. So if I have any issues, any pressing issues that I need an answer for quickly, I can reach out directly to him, and he reaches out to whoever is the resource that I need to get that answered, and they never disappoint. So don't think going into the insurance industry as an independent agency owner, you're out here by yourself. Of course, I started out at State Farm, but I don't necessarily think you have to start out with an agency before starting your business. It depends on your goals, how quickly you catch on, and many other factors like that. So definitely weigh the pros and cons of an agency owner and just starting out like that, opposed to going and working under someone and then starting your agency. Now, for me personally, if I had to start over, would I still go to an agency? I think my answer still would be yes, because I was able to learn how to and how to not run my business. And it gave me a lot of important tools and keys that I needed in order to be successful. Another thing they don't tell you is 95% of the systems that you'll use are provided to you by the carrier. So the payment systems, the portals, the apps for the clients, all of this is provided by the client, even e-sign. And a lot of times when I get on these calls with you all, you say, well, how am I getting all these systems? How am I able to afford it? You don't have to. All of these carriers are providing this stuff for you. You have to think of it in the grand scheme of things. Yes, we are business owners, but we are representing a bigger company, a bigger entity. So what they're going to do for people that are selling and marketing their products is make it as easy as possible for you to sell these products and to make you and them more money. A really big thing that I was told at the beginning, but I don't think a lot of people are, that the insurance industry is a compounding industry, but also a snowball effect when it comes to revenue. We spoke about this before, about the renewals and the residuals, but let me tell you from personal experience, it is a snowball effect. Every year, the revenue's getting bigger. Every month, the revenue's growing and growing. So I want you to know that you have to be patient. But if you're patient enough and you can stand the test of time, you will be set for life. This is a compounding industry. It's not meant to get rich overnight, and that's why a lot of agents don't make it, because they don't have the patience and the consistency to be successful in this industry. Also, more clients equals more service work. The more clients, the better. I'm like, bring them in, I'm ready for them, but you have to be prepared for the service work. I have an assistant more so on the marketing side, so when it comes to the customer service, I'm doing a lot of it, but I've created a very efficient way to do this service work. But if I was not organized with my day, I would spend probably 70 to 90% of my day doing service work. You get random calls. And because I've been doing it for a while, I can do it very quickly. But you get random calls, requests, even clients that are wanting more insurance. And lately, this year, I have been getting a lot of requests from current clients wanting more insurance, causing me to make more money off of the same client. But you want to make sure that if you're growing at a fast rate and you don't want to do the service work because you want to focus on sales, or it's just too much volume for you to handle, you want to consider getting a customer service rep, a virtual assistant, whatever works for you. But you want to go ahead and write out different duties or different jobs they can do as you think about it. Like, oh, they could definitely answer the phone, or oh, they could definitely send off these documents. And you want to just keep a running log of duties that they can do. So when you have to create this job description, you already have everything you need to create it. A very important factors, thing, whatever you want to call it, that they do not tell you, which you should know, but then again, if you don't know, you don't know. There is a business side to running an insurance agency. Of course, you want to sell, you want to do all the things. And my mom once told me, just because you can make a hot dog doesn't mean you need a hot dog stand, or you need to run a hot dog stand. Meaning, just because you're good at selling the product doesn't mean you know how to run the business. There's things like keeping up with your insurances, taxes, payroll, bookkeeping. It's so many different things that you have to keep up with. For me personally, I knew it would be too much for me to keep up with alone, so I hired an accountant slash bookkeeper, and he does all of that for me. That is one of the most important investments that I make in my business monthly, because I want to make sure my books are correct, my finances are correct, and when it comes to tax time, I can just pull the documents and send them off. And that is probably one of the best investments as well that I've made in my business. So if you're early on, scout out some different accountants and bookkeepers, see what their budget is. So even if you're not able to afford them in the beginning, you know what you need to work to in order to afford a bookkeeper or an accountant. And from personal experience, I started out with no accountant. I'm not paying anybody. My books were all over the place. The numbers were all the way off. And then I realized how important it was. And literally within the month, everything was neat, clean, and where it's supposed to be. If I need to pull any documents for an audit or to show a bank, I am able to do that in a matter of seconds because of the amazing accountant slash bookkeeper that I have that keeps my books in order. And as of recently, I have had multiple business bank accounts, and I think that is very important. So for me, I don't have as many. I have my main bank account where all the revenue generates, and then I have a marketing bank account as well, because I do a lot of photo shoots, a lot of events and things like that. And I want to be able to put money over into that reserve. I want to add some more bank accounts as well, maybe a high yield savings account for my business, and just different things that'll help the money grow at a faster rate. So you want to make sure that you divide your money up however you see fit. I highly recommend having more than one bank account for sure. When I first started, I had a life and health bank account and a property and casualty bank account, but unfortunately my car was broken into almost a year ago to the day, and I had to close the account down. They stole some checks from my car and it had all my information on it, so I had to go and move all that money out of there. And then I opened another account, which is now my marketing account. And piggybacking off of the bookkeeping and the accountant, you want to make sure that you're putting money aside for your taxes, because you are a business owner. When you're working for somebody, the money comes out your check. When you're a business owner, you are responsible. For me, I have 2 payments coming out every month automatically, and they are huge payments, but I know at the end of the year I won't have to pay anything, and now I have to pay 5 figures to the IRS. I'm glad that I will not be in that position. Year 1 I was, because I wasn't paying any money monthly towards all of those taxes. So make sure, again, I cannot say enough how important it is to have someone over your books, or at least to help you or guide you with your books and your finances in your business, because there are a lot of ways that you can quote unquote mess up or lose money. And also your accountant could also help you with write-offs and a lot of different things like that I don't speak about, because I'm not licensed to talk about accounting and the write-offs and things like that. So I would highly recommend reaching out to an accountant, CPA, a bookkeeper, whoever you need to get that information. And those are some things that I wish someone told me when I was getting into the insurance industry as an agency owner. This has been a great journey. I'll be coming up on 3 years running my business, January 2nd of 2024. I cannot believe it's been 3 years. I may do a video talking about it. Don't hold me to it. It's just me thinking out loud. But, just talking about the journey and where I've been and where I'm at now. Super grateful for everyone that has been supporting me on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell for my latest notification. And also, if you are an insurance agency owner, what are some things that you wish someone would have told you before you started in your business? And if you're just an insurance agent and you're working for someone, what are some things that you wish someone would have told you about working for someone or getting into the industry before you started that possibly could have put you ahead? Again, my name is Kenny J, the insurance guru, and this is Kenny J TV.